डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी.
Hello students, I welcome you at Chaitanya Studio of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Open University Ahmedabad for BBA lecture series. In BBA lecture series, we are dealing with one of the important and crucial components called business communication skills. What is business? What is communication? And what is skill? BBA students know business much better than me. But after all, what is a business? Business is an activity that takes place to earn profit. We can say we sell our product or services and we get some revenue, we get some money, we get some profit. Now, what is the connection of business with the second thing, communication? How will you be in a position to catch the attention of your buyer? How will you convince your buyer? For that, you need to communicate nicely, because if you communicate properly, if you communicate nicely, your buyer will be paying more attention on what you say and slowly and gradually on your product and services, and you can understand what is the ultimate goal. We will be getting profit if our product is sold. So, in this component, business, communication, and now skills. Skills, that means any ability which can be utilized by us so naturally. So, let us try to develop business communication skills among us. We are going to deal later on what is exactly communication, but right now we are focusing only on one thing, that how do I communicate correctly, precisely, and meaningfully. Correctness is very crucial anywhere in language. Whether you speak your regional language or you speak any national or international language, you need to focus on correctness of language, because if the language is used correctly, message will be sent, reached correctly to the receiver, he would understand the things correctly, and there may be no possibility of miscommunication. So, how do I speak correctly? How do I write correctly? I can do this thing by so many things, but one thing where I pay attention, that is my grammar. English language has its own structure, it has its own grammar, and it has its own specialities. Many of us wish to talk, communicate in English language, but sometimes it happens that we are not in a position to say what we wish to say. Probably the reason is we are not structuring the sentences correctly. So, let us try to understand how a structure is created. For structuring a sentence, we need to have certain parts, and you know very well now what are those parts. They are parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech. If they are framed properly, if they are structured properly, if they are arranged properly, automatically, naturally, a correct English sentence will be generated. What are those parts of speech? 1. Noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, preposition and interjection. From this, we are focusing right now on a one component which is the part of speech, yet it has its own existence. It is known as article. And on your screen you can see I have mentioned certain objectives of this chapter. And in this objective, the last 2, 3, 4 points are known to you. First, what is an article? Why I started with parts of speech, have you understood? Because it has some connection with adjective. So, purely if we try to communicate about article from grammar point of view, then its definition is like this, that an article is an adjective. In fact, it is an adjective because it determines something. In adjective, you know it very well now that it determines certain thing. So, here also these words indicate, determine certain thing. An article is an adjective. Like adjectives, the function of article is to modify nouns. It modifies nouns, it adds something to noun. English language has 2 articles. In school sometime you might have studied that there are 3 articles, but now we are studying it in a systematic way. So, as per standard grammar, there are only 2 types of articles. One is titled as definite article and second is known as indefinite article. So, there are 2 types of articles, no 3 types, 2 types. One, definite article and second, indefinite article. Let us study the third point. The is a definite article and ANN is indefinite article. So, when you listen the sound the, it should come in your mind that yes, it is a definite article, and when you listen A or N, it should come in your mind that you are discussing, you are talking, you are referring indefinite articles. The simply in 2 lines, if we wish to understand and summarize, we can say the refers to specific or particular nouns. It talks about certain things which are very specific. Don't worry, we are going ahead, we will be taking all these things in detail with discussion that what do you mean by specific. And second, A and N is used to modify non-specific or non-particular nouns, nouns which are not specific. Something which you are talking about is not very specific, then you need to use article A and N. There are rules for using these articles. I personally believe that many of us, either they are not conscious about using articles while speaking English language, or they use articles in a wrong way or at a wrong place, or somewhere articles are not at all required, yet we use. And that is why I ask you to pay more attention to articles. They appear a very simple unit, but many of the experts of language sometimes get confused when they have to select an appropriate article, and that is why we are focusing more on that. When to use a and an? Let us try to understand. Sir, we are interested in learning about articles. Sir, we wish to know more about it, and that is why I want to highlight some key points that would help you to use article a and an. Remember, certain things are to be remembered, certain things are to be digested, and certain things are to be practiced if you wish to make yourself a good language person. Remember, using a and an, what to use? Should I use a? Should I use an? Largely depends on the sound that the next word begins with. See, when we were in schools, all including me, it was taught to us in a very simple manner that when to use article a and when to use article an. In English, we have alphabet which could be divided into two sections, vowels and consonants. What was taught to us at that level? Any word that starts with vowel takes article an, and any word that starts with consonant takes article a. May I remind you what are vowels? You might have forgotten, you studied 5 years back, 7 years back. So, try to understand and try to remember what are vowels. Simply A, E, I, O, U, they are vowels, and remaining alphabets are known as consonants. So, when any word starts with vowels, we need to use article an, and when any word starts with consonant, we need to use article a. But now you are undergraduate students, you must come out of that along with vowels and consonants, there are other understanding also. We will deal with these things in detail, but primarily a, article a plus singular noun beginning with a consonant. Now, here also, if you go in little bit detail, nouns, singular noun and plural noun. With singular noun, we use article a and an, and with plural noun, as per the requirements, we use the article the. Remember, it is not necessary that articles are always there in all the words, but right now, primarily at elementary level of our lecture, if we try to understand or memorize the things in this way, that a is used with a singular word beginning with a consonant. Now, we can see a girl, the word G, consonant, a pen, P, word consonant, flute, F, consonant, a guitar, G, consonant, dog, D, consonant. All are singular nouns. I haven't written here girls, otherwise a cannot be used. Pens, flutes, guitars, dogs, no, they all are singular nouns. Here, second way, what about an? Same way, singular noun beginning with, remember, vowel, an estate, an eagle, an orange, an idiot, an ostrich. All these words which are given on the screen start with, begin with vowel. E, vowel, A, E, I, O, U. Do you remember? E, E, O, I, O, and they all are singulars. A, now something special about article. A plus singular noun beginning with a consonant sound. Now, sound, a new word has come. We studied that with vowels we use n, with consonants we use n. But now I am adding a very important feature of article, that articles are to be used keeping in mind the sounds which are produced while delivering a word. When I speak a particular word, the first letter of that word could be a vowel, but it begins from sound point of view with a consonant, and that is why we have to be very much conscious. Suppose a very familiar word from our school age, the word honest, Honest. Now, when we speak the word honest, we do not speak honest. Remember, H is not spoken here. The first word is O, vowel sound, and that is why we have to follow a special rule in English grammar for using article A and N, which is designed here. A plus singular noun beginning with a consonant sound here. One specimen, a user. Suppose the word, let us make it a very simple thing for you. You are university students and the word university has been repeatedly used by you. You talk about any teacher of your university. Let us talk, if I wish to say that Professor Nilkamal Madam is university professor. Now, there is a word gap between is and university professor. Now, which article is to be used by me, A or N? Now, as per the simple rule, when I see the word U, letter U in the word university, what comes in my mind? That yes, it's a vowel, A, E, I, O, U. So, I must use N, but conscious. Be alert, warning. What is the warning? That we are focusing now on sounds. And what the sound is produced when the word university is spoken? Ya, university, ya, Y, Y-O-U, ya. And ya is a consonant sound, and that is why we use article A before university teacher rather than article N. So, which is defined here in this way, A plus singular noun beginning with a consonant sound. Here the word a user. Certain words, they start with, suppose we can make another rule, we can add here N instead of A, N plus singular noun beginning with a vowel sound. The word MA, the word MLA. Now, the word MBA, the first letter of MBA, M, it appears one sound, it produces another letter on a piece of paper, but we are focusing only on sound. So, M is a consonant. So, first idea is to use article A, because we use article A with consonant. But remember, what did I tell you? We have to focus more on sound. And what is the sound of MBA? MBA. So, the first sound is A, and you know A, E, I, O, U. A is a vowels. So, that means we are going to use N before MBA. Students, find out certain words having this kind of speciality. While reading, while listening to your teachers, while listening to any communication in English language, try to pick this kind of special terms. Let us go ahead. We are focusing another article, one indefinite, second is definite. We are focusing on definite article. What is the definite article? The definite article is used before both singular and plural nouns. When the noun is specific or particular, this signals that the noun is definite that it refers to a particular number of a group. Now I have to focus on article the. We understood article a and n. Now we are focusing on article the. When to use the? When I am referring to a particular thing. When I am referring to a particular thing, once again, there are certain rules and regulations. There are certain tips I am going to give you for using article the. But here, focus. One example, the dog that beat me ran away. Now, the word the indicates here we are talking about a specific dog, the dog that beat me. There are so many dogs in the street, but that particular dog I want to indicate beat me. And that is why, to make it more specific among all the dogs, to make it more specific, to indicate, to make it more particular, I use the article the. Let us understand certain rules, certain tips. When to use the? First, use the to refer something which has already been mentioned. This is rule number 1. Suppose on Monday I met a professor. On Monday I met a professor. Now I am referring the same professor. That is why I am using the professor is of HA College of Commerce. Now I have come to know. There are so many professors in the university. There are so many professors in Gujarat. There are so many professors in Ahmedabad. But we are focusing that professor only who has been teaching, who has been working in HA College of Commerce. So, the word the makes it specific. Second, use the when you assume there is just one of something in that place, even if it has not been mentioned before. There are certain things, they are unique, they are only one, they are different. So, how to highlight them? For you that you have to use article the. We went to a walk in the forest yesterday. My father enjoyed the book you gave him. The book that you gave was enjoyed by my father. Third, use the in the sentences or clauses where you define or identify a particular person or object. As I gave a very simple example, a particular thing, a particular object. The man who wrote this book is famous. Who is famous? Not everybody is famous. I am talking about the person who has written this book, and that is highlighted, that is pointed out with the help of article the. Understand the importance of article the. Whenever we use article the, we have to be conscious that what I am doing. I live in the small house with a blue door. So, I am living, there are so many houses, but particularly the door which is a blue color, the door that is small, I am living. When to use? We continue. Use the to refer to people or objects that are unique. The sun, the moon. The sun rose at 6:17 a.m. this morning. There is no sun in this planet except one sun. It is unique. That is why we use the sun. The president will be speaking on TV tonight. India's president is going to deliver a talk on television. President of India is only one, and when only one is there, article the is to be used. Use the before superlative and ordinal numbers. Superlative, there is quality of something, it is good, something that is better, and something that is the best. So, when we wish to communicate about the best quality of something, that is known as superlative, extraordinary, something is not possible beyond this, and at that time we use article the. Here two examples are given for your reference. This is the highest building in Gujarat. There are so many buildings in Gujarat, but this particular building has 70 stories. That is why the. Second, you are the third person who talked about the matter. The word ordinal numbers. What do you mean by ordinal numbers? There are two types of numbers, cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. When we use the word first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 99th, 100th, they are known as ordinal numbers. And whenever there are ordinal numbers in a sentence, in a title, we need to use article the. And what are cardinal numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 99, 100. They are known as cardinal numbers, where we do not use article the. Use the with adjectives to refer to a whole group of people, class. The elderly requires special attention. He has given a lot of money to the poor. We are talking about all elderly people. We are talking about all the poor people. When to use article the? There are things you can see on your screen, and you can refer to the module also, that it is used with the decades, use with particular clauses, and use with certain names, rivers, books, titles. This is what you studied in schools, that the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Himalaya. Because certain things geographically they are different, they are only one, there is no comparison. So that is why if you see certain names of the newspapers also, the Times of India, the Gujarat Samachar, the Divya Bhaskar, and certain monuments, Taj Mahal only one, that is why the Taj Mahal, Eiffel Tower only one, the Eiffel Tower. So whenever any object is one, we use article the. So students, in this session, we tried to understand one of the crucial important components of parts of speech, that is article. To write correctly and to speak correctly, we need to know the nitty-gritties of English grammar. And for writing it very precisely, we follow the rules and regulations of grammar. This grammar is basically connected with 8 parts of speech that we understood, we studied, we conceptualized, and from that one of the parts is adjective. And in adjective, now I am zooming the picture, and in adjective now we are focusing a very crucial component, non-article. So try to understand, there are 2 types of articles, one definite articles and indefinite articles. The is a definite article and an is indefinite articles. Both the articles are to be used by you consciously and correctly by following certain norms, standards of English grammar. So students, pay attention to very simple but important component of English grammar, articles. Refer to your module. Your module has been designed wonderfully. Our lectures will help you to understand the topics. Thank you.